And Barker there. Well, property prices are continuing to fall nationally, with new data showing a downturn right across the country and now also in regional areas. Darwin is the only capital to buck the trend, but borrowers are bracing for another rate hike tomorrow. Our business reporter, Emilia Terzon, went for an inspection on an apartment in Melbourne where she spoke to buyers who just aren't sure what to do.
This apartment has been on the market for several weeks and its sellers are just about to drop its asking price by $20,000. That is an indication of how the property market has indeed come down off its COVID boom, where we saw property values soar by 25% over 2 years. Now, the numbers out today from CoreLogic do indeed show that the national property market again has suffered another dip. One of the biggest factors that's pushing down property prices is interest rates. The Reserve Bank has been hiking the cash rate since May, and tomorrow it's meeting where it's expected it'll hike it yet again, this time by up to 0.5 percentage point, which would bring it to 2.85%.
Some buyers have decided to kind of sit tight and maybe see what happens.
I've heard some buyers are basically waiting for the market to crash. Are you hearing that from anyone?
I'm hearing that from everyone. I mean, will it crash? I don't know. They said that when COVID hit and it didn't crash. It was the opposite.
Some economists are forecasting property market dives of as much as 10–15%. And that is posing a conundrum for buyers.
The market is very uncertain at the moment, and there might be a crash coming up. I'm not sure because there's wars going on in Russia, and the stock market's not doing good, and I don't know, very uncertain. So we're not really in a rush to buy a property at all. So if it's a good price, we might get one.
I do still want to buy now because I think they are already starting to see the drop, like the sellers are willing to negotiate, which is a good thing.
Yeah. And interest rates? How do you feel about interest rates?
Crazy, but it's fine. I mean, I won't fix it. I would go for still variable.
Sellers, I think, are moving their expectations down as well. So I think their expectations are a bit more realistic in line with the interest rate rises. So yeah, I think it's a good time for us to start looking.
Now, with interest rates going up and no one quite sure how high they'll go, obviously sellers might be anxious to sell and buyers aren't quite sure if they'll buy now or wait a little bit longer for a better deal.